Demi Moore star of Ghost in 1990, and a figure of the 80s with St. Elmo's Fire in 1985. Demi Moore in 2025 at 62 years old. Andie MacDowell elegant in Sex, Lies, and Videotape in 1989. Andie MacDowell in 2025 at 67 years old. Sigourney Weaver, iconic in Alien in 1979, and Gorillas in the Mist in 1988. Sigourney Weaver in 2025 at 75 years old. Michelle Pfeiffer revealed in Scarface in 1983 and Dangerous Liaisons in 1988. Michelle Pfeiffer in 2025 at 67 years old. Kim Basinger, unforgettable, in 9.5 Weeks in 1986, she captivated with her sensual allure. Kim Basinger in 2025 at 72 years old. Meg Ryan, star of romantic comedies like When Harry Met Sally in 1989. Meg Ryan in 2025 at 63 years old. Glenn Close, fascinating in Dangerous Liaisons in 1988 and Fatal Attraction in 1987. Glenn Close in 2025 at 78 years old. Jessica Lange, dazzling in Tootsie in 1982 and Music Box in 1989. Jessica Lange in 2025 at 76 years old. Jodie Foster, remarkable in The Accused in 1988, for which she won an Oscar. Jodie Foster in 2025 at 62 years old. Cher Magnetic in The Witches of Eastwick in 1987 and Moonstruck in 1987. Cher in 2025 at 79 years old. Goldie Hawn charming in Private Benjamin in 1980 and Swing Shift in 1984. Goldie Hawn in 2025 at 80 years old. Jane Fonda, always radiant in the 80s with her fitness videos and films like The Morning After in 1986. Jane Fonda in 2025 at 88 years old. Cyndi Lauper, though primarily a singer, she's shown in Vibes in 1988. Cyndi Lauper in 2025 at 72 years old. Madonna, star of Desperately Seeking Susan in 1985, she marked pop culture. Madonna in 2025 at 67 years old. Linda Hamilton, unforgettable in The Terminator in 1984. Linda Hamilton in 2025 at 69 years old. Daryl Hannah Remarkable in Splash in 1984 and Blade Runner in 1982. Daryl Hannah in 2025 at 64 years old. Brooke Shields Sublime in the Blue Lagoon in 1980. She defined an era. Brooke Shields in 2025 at 60 years old. Jamie Lee Curtis, famous for Halloween in 1978 and Trading Places in 1983. Jamie Lee Curtis in 2025 at 67 years old. Kathleen Turner, seductive in Romancing the Stone in 1984. Kathleen Turner in 2025 at 71 years old. Sophie Marceau, charming in La Boum in 1980 and L'étudiante in 1988. Sophie Marceau in 2025 at 59 years old. Gina Davis, charismatic in The Fly in 1986 and Beetlejuice in 1988. Gina Davis in 2025 at 69 years old. Melanie Griffith, seductive in Working Girl in 1988. Melanie Griffith in 2025 at 68 years old. Molly Ringwald, teen icon in The Breakfast Club in 1985 and Pretty in Pink in 1986. Molly Ringwald in 2025 at 57 years old. Diane Lane, noticed in Streets of Fire in 1984 and The Cotton Club in 1984. Diane Lane in 2025 at 60 years old. Sean Young, mysterious in Blade Runner in 1982 and Dune in 1984. Sean Young in 2025 at 65 years old. Kelly McGillis, radiant in Top Gun in 1986. Kelly McGillis in 2025 at 68 years old. Carol Bouquet, sublime and Too Beautiful for You in 1989 and For Your Eyes Only in 1981. Carol Bouquet in 2025 at 68 years old. Meryl Streep, revealed in Sophie's Choice in 1982 and Out of Africa in 1985. Meryl Streep in 2025 at 76 years old. Carrie Fisher, legendary as Princess Leia in Star Wars. Carrie Fisher, though passed in 2016, remains an icon. Isabella Rossellini enchanting in blue velvet in 1986. Isabella Rossellini in 2025 at 72 years old. Which of these iconic stars from the 80s and 90s is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more nostalgic content.